What was I gonna say?
You're talking about if we're better.
If we're better. Oh, yeah. I was asking this question because I was legitimately thinking, and I don't really want to take the time to go back and like listen to it all. So I was asking Matt and D-Rod if our podcast is better than like episode 6 or 7. We're at episode 65 now, and I'm just curious if like our talking points or just the way we move through segments and have conversations, if it's better, if it's gotten duller, like yeah, we're present, we have a video of us now, like we're
You mean the content?
our content has gotten better, but just like the overall like the podcast part of it, if that's gotten even remotely better, if it's still just as shitty, just we talk about sex less, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You don't listen to any older episodes?
You just told me that you haven't listened to any episodes.
Well, I don't know why I'm making the choice not to. I figured you would.
I go back and I listen to the first episode a couple, like just for fun, because I think it's funny to me how that first episode we had no idea what we were doing, but it laid the groundwork for so much of what we do on a weekly basis now. Like you hear us come to the revelation of like, oh, let's make that a segment. Is it canon, bro? Like that was just something that just randomly came out of our mouths, I think we've gotten better. At least I feel more comfortable. I think all of us are much more busy right now, so it's a lot of scrambling to get things together.
Yeah.
I think you and I, we have our good and bad days where we like talk over each other, like nonstop, and then we have days where like it's usually a really bad week where we just interrupt each other and there's not a complete sentence.
Sometimes you talk so much, and this is true. I mean, they probably know. Sometimes you talk so much about one point that you have a hard time moving on, and you don't give me a chance to come in and have a conversation. You just have your own conversation with yourself.
Yeah.
And I want to be involved in that. We're co-hosting. You're not the host. I'm not the only host. You're a co-host. I'm a co-host. And this is Drumm and Drummer. Turn on the light.
Oh, hey, did we turn it on last week?
We did turn it. I turned it on last week. Now that Matt's doing that, David.
He wants to like cheers it.
No, I want no, turn it off. Turn it on when it goes. Dun, 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 dun.
I guarantee you it's not gonna work.
Bet you anything will. Hold on.
Let me know when you want to go.
Let me find the point. Got it. David, roll that intro.
I'm Drumm. I'm Drummer.
Can't tell me that wasn't dope.
Alright, welcome back everybody, week 65.
Week 65, guys. That's 6 times 6 equals 36 plus 7.
Did you ice yourself again?
No.
42, 43 plus 4, 47.
I have no idea what we're at.
Plus 8. Oh, I'm fucking myself. 47, hold on. 47, I gotta get on an even number. Plus 1, 48, plus 4, 52, plus 10, 62, plus 2, 64. Is that our actual week?
That's the week.
Okay, that's the accurate week?
That's the week.
Yeah.
Plus 1, 65, guys. Week 65. How are you beautiful people doing?
Hey, reminder real quick.
What are beautiful people?
And as always, we're your hosts, I'm Drumm.
And I'm Drummer.
This is a podcast about brotherhood and the 3 S's, the supernatural.
The stories.
And self-improvement. Welcome back, you guys. Dalton, how's your week going, man?
Great, man. A little busy. Started a new course yesterday, and gotta say that I am nervous. And,
Why?
This guy, he's a doctor.
A doctor?
We call him Dr. K, and he has like the doctorate in like computer engineering, and he makes the tests for like some of the biggest offensive security tests out there. He makes them.
Just tell me the answers.
He seems a little bit strict on those things. But I did send him my resume and
Nice.
asked him if he could give me some tips and tricks. He said that he's looking to hire people,
Nice.
but unfortunately he lives in Utah, and the job is out in Utah.
You can't work remote. That was the whole point of this.
If I wanted to work remote, I would like to have the confidence in myself to do the work. But for right now, with the job that I want to get, I'd rather have somebody helping me out.
Just move to Utah.
No, I'm okay. I like Cali for right now. But yeah, it's cool. I passed a Python course. Yay.
Nice.
Woo!
Did I know what I was doing?
That one guy.
Yeah, the one guy, that guy.
Oh,
Yeah, and the Python course was super cool, but it was like literally 2 weeks, and they just smashed everything in your throat. So it was a lot to take in. So I passed the class, but it was very difficult. It was a lot of time. It was more unexpected because we haven't had such an intense course in a while. It's always been like very long paced, like over time, like 3 or 4 weeks of a course, and then you take the test. But this one was like 2 weeks, and it felt like honestly nothing. So we're back into like I got 2 longer courses left, and I'm done. And I could finally move on to the next step, which is hopefully getting another cert, just to kind of establish that I'm in a better place, and I can offer more to the job. And then I would get the job, and I could probably do that all fairly soon. So things are looking up. Just been a busy.
Yeah.
Busy boy.
Busy boy.
What about you, Matt? How's the life of an insurance agent?
Dude, it's booming. Work is insane right now. Stuff at the gym is pretty crazy too. So.
You've been busy, huh?
Yeah, very busy.
busy at the gym, busy in the kitchen.
Busy in the kitchen. I've been cooking a lot.
Ooh-wee, mama. Actually, we should post that on our Instagram.
What's
Matt, you
more?
cooking? You cooking? You're
My
basting?
steak? Yeah, dude.
What is that called? Basting?
Basting, yeah. So, as you guys know, our monthly challenge is my beautiful girlfriend Monique is my Instagram manager for the month. So,
Woo!
I
What's the
just
challenge?
open up the app and all of a sudden I have all these comments that I need to go respond to, and
Yeah?
yeah, like everybody got super involved in that steak one that she posted. There's a video on my Instagram of me basting a steak that I made for me, Monique, my dad, and my brother, Dalton.
Drummer.
No,
Drummer
Dalton.
here.
But yeah, so she put that up, and I don't know, I never would have thought to post anything like that, and so she did, and it came out pretty good.
How does that feel? Just because I know with like you post things like, but like you don't post things like you post things like once or twice a year. I know for the last 2 years you've only posted me on my birthday, but whatever.
I've been a biannual poster.
Yeah, and we've all done it. I think I've done it. David, how are you on Instagram, David? Are you on there?
Yeah.
Are you like on your personal? Like, do you post things on your
No.
personal?
Every like 3 or 4 months, I post something and then that's it.
No, he just shares and re-puts to his story.
Oh yeah.
Whatever he has
like
for
Rachel.
dinner that night.
Whenever Rachel puts her dinner. What was the last night? Like Brussels sprouts or like vegetables?
No,
and shrimp?
I just saw this.
vegetables.
I just saw it.
Shrimp vegetables.
Yes.
Shrimp and zucchini with like the wild rice.
Was it good?
Wow, was
It
it wild?
really good.
Yeah.
I had some for lunch today too. Yeah, I just outsource all my
You're
Instagram
so
stuff.
old, dude. You're taking leftovers to work.
David's
Both of
going-
us.
David's going to dad mode,
You
bro.
gotta save money, dude.
You're on a budget.
Rachel like hurt her back or something at the.
Oh
she's
Oh my god! What's going on? Oh, you guys get an apartment? You guys start
Get
breaking
out of
back?
she thinks no. She thinks
It's the stairs.
she thinks it's from work. No. I think it's from work. She says it's from washing Indy, giving Indy a bath. She was like leaning over the bathtub, so her core strength is not strong enough. But so she was doing roller stretches and I was doing my back stretches to strengthen my core.
Did you guys
And you're like, what a bunch of.
lace fingers and look at each other when you do
I
it?
called Dalton the 70-year-old professor earlier, but we're the 70-year-old professors living in an apartment.
It sounds like you're saying 7-year-old, not 70.
70-year-old.
Okay, express that D part of it, because I can't hear.
I'll give you the D all you want.
it. Another time, okay.
So Monique's been posting on my Instagram.
And she's been doing a great job.
She has.
But like, for what I was gonna ask, shut the fuck up. Let me ask you a question, bitch. So what I was gonna ask is like, do you enjoy like everybody commenting on what you've been doing, or would you rather have it be like everyone just like it and not ask you questions?
No, I like the comments. Like the interaction is fun. I enjoy it. I'm kind of indifferent about it.
What's your follower growth right now?
You can pull it up on your phone, so I don't have mine.
I'm not gonna get that right now.
I don't know.
Do you know? Have you gotten like the notifications that you've been getting more people?
Followers, no, but I think that easily is probably definitely the most interacted with post. And then I don't know about likes, but it has to be.
It looks so good. The camera angle and everything that Mo did.
Because she took it with her phone.
It's so nice. Yeah, I give a lot of props to Mo. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, so that's been cool. And then
Now, would you be allowed to interact with your comments, or is that still under her jurisdiction?
Oh yeah, is that under the manager's thing?
I think in the contract that we have, I'm allowed to interact as myself.
You don't?
So
Do you have
is that
representation?
more authentic?
Do you have representation?
What do you mean?
A lawyer?
I am the lawyer.
I would get a lawyer.
what's that one
If you
thing?
drafted up a contract, I would get a lawyer.
Representation without.
No taxation without representation.
That's what it was. Fucking revolution.
Have you seen Hamilton, Dalton?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. It was
Nice.
fucking long.
That's
man.
right.
You
Yeah.
fell asleep the
I
last
ain't never
night.
gonna watch that shit
The last
again, but I
one.
liked it. Just too much for me.
Dalton, dude, Super Bowl is done. This is the saddest part of the year with
I will
football.
say this. I called 95% of this playoff season and the Super Bowl. The only game I did not call correctly
The one that I called.
is one of the Matt's called. It was the Tennessee Titans versus the Baltimore Ravens. Wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Got me. It got me. Hit me right where it hurt. Every other game though, I called to the point. I actually called the Bucks game, the Bucks and Chiefs, and I said it was going to be 31-24.
Is that the one that Mahomes got the concussion during?
No, this is the
that
Super
was
Bowl.
before.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
No, but the Bucks and the what was the one you just said right now?
Bucks and the Chiefs.
That was the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
That's what I get for half paying
The
attention.
game before that
Is where he got
Yeah,
concussed.
Mahomes did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean they played. It went pretty much how I expected it to. That Bucks D line is just monstrous. And plus the Chiefs are missing 2 tackles, their starting tackles. So I feel like that gave them a lot of problems. And you can see it. I've never seen Mahomes so beat up in a game before. I don't think he's ever been beat up like that. And home only got 9 points. I at least called 31-24.
Keep going.
Did it fucking record?
No, yeah, it was recording from my computer.
David, do we have to do the whole fucking intro all over again?
Why? Because it was already plugged in.
Do we have to record the intro again? Matt,
Yes.
Technically, yes. I didn't even check it because everything was already.
David, why don't you check it?
I think my back hurts.
I think my sciatica's acting up.
All right, ready? Dude, Dalton, Super Bowl is over.
Super Bowl. That's what is that? 50? Super Bowl 55?
55.
55?
Thought it was
Super Bowl
55. I'm excited for when the Super Bowl gets into the higher numbers, like even into like the hundreds, what that Roman numerals are going to look like.
Dude, when it gets into the hundreds, you're going to be like 70 or 80.
I mean, hopefully I'll still be alive.
Yeah, hopefully.
How long do you want to live? What's your preference of a number?
Want to?
Yeah, like what's your preference of a number, like an age? Like what's the age where you're just like, fuck, I fucking done it all. I'm cool.
I don't know.
You ever think about
I think
that?
it depends
No.
on how much ambition you have.
I've never really thought about
I'm
that.
fucking full of it, dude.
Dad says he wants to live till 85.
He wants to live till 85.
Yeah, he says that's the number, and he's always told me that from when I was like really, really young.
I'm feeling 92.
92?
I'm really feeling that number.
You don't want to break 100?
No, because that fucking... Honestly, I think if I keep doing the lifestyle that I'm doing now, I won't make it. But if I clean my shit up by the time I'm 50 and I start eating healthy and kind of watching what I'm doing, I'll always be working out the rest of my life. I know that.
Hey, you know what I heard takes some time and relieves stress and gives you like extra years on your life?
Oh my God, what?
This podcast. David, roll the intro.
No, I didn't have that set up.
Oh.
But we have that.
Hold on, I got it. Dun, 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 dun.
But dude, Dalton's Super Bowl is over, dude.
That's it, man. That's all the football we're gonna get, ladies and gentlemen.
This is always the saddest part of the year for me.
It's a sad day, but it was also an amazing day. And do you guys want to know why?
Why?
The Chiefs fucking lost.
They did. Hell
It's a
yeah.
beautiful thing. That's what
Do
they
you
get for
not-
beating the Niners last year.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah, and then older brother of Jimmy Garoppolo, Tom Brady, had to come in and set the record straight.
Yeah.
Why
Leave
is-
it to the older brother,
Is
man.
he the older brother because Jimmy G started on the Patriots?
Yeah,
He did, but he was underneath Tom Brady for years, and then he got
the
traded to the
backup.
Niners.
Yeah. It was a good game. I would like to say that I called 95% of it. The only game I did not call is
The Ravens and the Titans game.
yeah, not my best moment, but you know what? I feel like I just have a knack for calling games, and I will say that I was expecting to call this game correctly. I called it 31-24. Brady was gonna win, or the Bucks were gonna win. But unfortunately, the Bucks defense that I knew was top of the line was on another level.
I was gonna say, okay, so that's what I was gonna ask. The other thing too, it was like, what you said Brady's and then you said the Bucks, but like, it was mainly Brady.
No, it was the Bucks. It was their
It
defense.
was it was their defense was on like
It was
on
their
it?
defense.
Oh, so the
Completely.
the Chiefs doesn't have a shitty offense.
No,
No.
the Chiefs offense is top of the line, if not Madden worthy.
Like watching all of that, like
No, it was
they could not
They're-
keep them out.
It was a combination of like the Buccaneers' defensive line is just insane.
They're just monsters.
And then the Chiefs had some missing pieces, so their offensive line
they didn't have two tackles.
and games are won and lost in the trenches. So
Yeah,
just
because Mahomes was running.
Mahomes ran like
Near-
400
yeah.
yards.
dude, that guy had 4 of the most impressive incompletions. They easily could have won the game.
He was
Just
amazing.
people were dropping balls. Like there was that one where he rolled out to the right, he got tripped up, and as he fell, he heaves the ball like 30 yards, nails his receiver in the face mask in the end zone. He drops it, and I'm just sitting there like, how does this guy do it? Like it's insane.
It was
it's so
amazing.
cool to watch, but
He's definitely one of the. He's going to be a legendary quarterback.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think unfortunately, like things just didn't connect, and they weren't ready.
I just hope that he heals up properly because he has that toe injury.
He's going to surgery.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know how it is. Like people rarely come back the same after surgery as they did, before.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that's not the same for Bosa, because Bosa needs to still shine as my bright star in my life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
David, how's your Guinness over there, big guy?
It's good, man.
What does
I
it
told
taste?
you it tastes like chocolate.
Like chocolate?
Like chocolate.
I,
There is a chocolate stout too. I think we had it one time. It was Sam Adams.
I know there's chocolate flavor. So I'm not a fan of stouts.
That was
but,
one of the best beers I ever had.
But
When me
stouts.
and
I've
Matt
had-
went to Red Robin's and got the Oktoberfest.
We did. Me and David used to go to Red Robin and get the seasonal Samuel Adams whenever it would come out. We would go to the Red Robin at
La Morada.
La Mirada. We went to the Westco Mall one time to that Red Robin. That's always such a weird
And-
Red
Yeah,
Robin.
but I didn't really
That's all
have dinner with
seasonal,
you
right?
that day.
You didn't?
I was on the phone for most of it.
Oh, that's right. Were your sisters there?
Yep.
Ah, yeah.
That's seasonal. The drinks that you guys had.
Yeah, like
I-
the winter lager.
What's that one place? Remember we used to have plays, where you had that one. You had just like 2 or 3 plays at this place, but I was gonna go, and we stopped by a little brewery.
That was in
Con-
Costa
con-
Mesa, and then you went to Congregation.
Congregation. I had a coffee stout there.
And then we went. That was in Azusa too, because that's
Yeah.
where the trivia nights were.
Yeah, and that's the first time I ever had a coffee stout.
Did you like it?
I loved it, and I was surprised. I was like, bro, I don't. He's like, I asked him, I was like, what do you recommend, man? Like, I was like, first of all, like, no milk. I'm lactose intolerant. Like, anything with that in the beer, like, I don't want to try it. And he's like, oh, dude, this coffee stout is like amazing. And I was like, okay, I don't know what that means, but just give me it. So he gave me it, and I was like, what the fuck? This is delicious.
So because Guinness oftentimes gets compared to its coffee. That's like what it tastes like,
Really?
Yeah. Yes, I've heard that.
and just a lot of stouts in general get compared to coffee.
Because of like the chocolatey. What I say is chocolatey is probably what.
Is coffee
people
and
think.
toffee the same thing?
Coffee and
Toffee.
toffee? No,
No.
I don't know what toffee is, but I
You
know
can
there's
drip
not coffee.
toffee. You can dunk toffee in coffee.
And is the C's candy, you know, the little lollipops? These
It
candy
gets kinda
lollipops?
sloppy.
Can you put that? Shut up. Can you put the fucking lollipops in the coffee and like Is that what they meant
The
for, or
world
is
is
it
your
meant?
oyster, baby. You can do whatever you want.
I'm
I
just
think
curious.
that's what they're meant for.
You think so?
Yeah,
Because I mean, they're so thick.
they're like rock hard. They're like lollipops.
I have a confession to make.
You've never had one.
No, I have, and here's what I'm gonna confess. Monique's Valentine stuff that mom got her, the C's Candies stuff,
Yeah.
the C's Candy lollipop that was cinnamon.
Oh, it was you?
I did not know it was hers,
Dang.
and Dad caught me fucking sucking on that thing, and he's like, where'd you get that? And I was like, I found it on the table last night. I didn't want anyone else to eat it, so I took it to my room, and he goes, that was Monique's. And I'm like,
Monique was mad, dude. Dude, she
shit.
came out. She's so
So
fucking
what is
cute.
this?
So my dad went and he bought Monique these like cinnamon flavored. It's basically like C's Candies hot tamale. So
They're good.
They're so good.
they're like, you could tell there's quality
Yeah.
in those C's Candies.
So he bought Monique a bag of those, and then he bought her this like cinnamon C's Candy lollipop. So Monique was all excited when when he gave it to her. And
Does
so
she like cinnamon?
So she left it on the table. So we come out the next day, and when he comes out, she's like, "What the?" And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Someone took my lollipop." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Like I don't like." And I was like looking around, I couldn't find it. I was like, "Oh, it had to have been Dalton." She's like, and she was like all upset, like not all upset, but she was like upset because she wanted it. And I was like, "I'm sorry, like that happens here." That doesn't
Yeah, she
happen
should
in
have taken it
house.
to her room.
Yeah, I know.
That's a rookie move.
Yeah.
But also, I apologize, Monique, if you were ever going to listen to this. I did not think it was yours.
So coffee flavored beer, good or disgusting?
I don't like.
Because it's kind of like
Here's the thing, though. I like coffee. I don't like black coffee. Like coffee black, like the manly thing to do. No, fuck off. I don't
Do you
like
think
that
those
shit.
are two different tastes?
Yeah, because what kind of coffee are we talking? Are we talking about black coffee? Or are we talking about like candy coffee?
Well, if you let me finish my sentence, Dalton, I would have.
Oh, you know what, Matt? I'll
elaborated.
let you finish your sentence.
Thank you.
Actually, Matthew, I apologize.
Thank you,
Sorry.
appreciate that. So coffee flavored things like coffee flavored beer, good, disgusting. What's the poll? What do you guys say?
Good.
I don't.
Have you had one, David?
A coffee flavored beer?
Yeah.
If that's what this Guinness is,
We'll use that as the baseline for this.
then I like it. Yes.
Good. I say disgusting. However, coffee flavored like candy, like you know how you have some things that are like coffee flavored. Do you think that's good or disgusting?
I would probably say disgusting.
I love coffee flavored candy.
So
Okay.
then, okay, go ahead.
So good. I say disgusting. The only thing I like coffee flavored is my coffee.
Okay, tiramisu.
I've never had it.
Oh, you've never had
Fucking
tiramisu?
love
So
tiramisu.
tomorrow's gonna be the
So
first.
yeah,
day
tomorrow will
that
be
you
the
have
first
it?
time that I have it.
So it tastes overwhelmingly of coffee,
Really?
It's
Yeah.
so fucking good.
and that's why I don't normally like it.
You're so aggressive.
I'm so mad at you, dude.
Why?
You're fucking stupid. How have you not tried tiramisu?
I've never had tiramisu, dude. That sounds like a fancy dessert.
It is a fancy dessert.
Is it?
Have you ever had fondant?
Fondant?
Is that how you say it? Is that how you fucking? No,
it's fancy. It's fondant.
Fondant.
I hope the person that told you this just hates you and wants you to sound like an idiot.
Is that how you say it? Fondant?
No, it's fondant, right?
I'm pretty sure I
Ask
watched
Siri to say it. I don't have my phone.
Siri.
Hold the button.
What button? How do you do this? I never called Siri before. Siri. I just locked my screen.
You have to hold down the home button until you see Siri pop up.
What home button?
Open your
Siri.
phone. No.
David, will you
Siri.
just do it? Oh, shit.
Where's the home button?
Oh, you know the lock button?
I don't have David's fucking 30-year-old phone. I have a fucking recent.
Give me your phone.
Isn't it Face ID'd?
No.
I turned
Have
Siri
Dalton do it.
off.
Have Dalton.
I turned Siri off. I like that bitch.
Turn it
My
back
bad.
on. Turn it back on.
No, just use your phone, please.
No, I wanted to make this a TikTok. I already.
Oh, okay.
So it needs to be all you guys.
Press side button for Siri.
Yeah. Oh, so
It is on.
maybe you have to hold the side.
You just have a
button.
hard ass case.
Siri. Siri. I've never been so bad in my life.
Bro, just hold the
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. I think you just need to hold
Siri.
aside.
Hey Siri.
You don't need.
Oh fuck.
You don't need
Oh,
to
there she is.
You don't have to yell at her.
Oh, it's Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How do you say fondant?
Sure, translate into which language?
What the fuck, bitch?
French,
English Siri.
Now ask Siri what fondant is.
Brazilian Portuguese.
No.
Fondant is fondant.
Wait, it's in Italian. Oh wait. Siri. How do you say fondant? What the fuck? Hey Siri. How do you say fondant?
Sure, translate into which language?
English.
Dalton.
English. What the fuck?
Ask Siri what fondant is.
Siri, what is fondant? Why does it keep asking me to translate it?
Because it doesn't understand what you're trying to
Hey
tell
Siri, what is fondant?
Fondant icing, also commonly referred to simply as fondant, is an icing used to decorate or sculpt cakes and pastries. Do you want me to keep reading?
Yes.
It is made from sugar, water, gelatin, vegetable fat or shortening, and glycerol. It does not have the texture of most icings. Rolled fondant is akin to stiff clay, while poured fondant is a thick liquid. The word in French means melting, coming from the same root as fondue and foundry.
Thank you, Siri. Bye. Oh, you just.
There you go.
That's it. You don't have to. You just exit out of it.
It's
Fondant.
clay frosting.
Yeah, it's fondant.
And it's fondant,
It's
not
fondant.
fondant.
Why did I fucking think it was fondant?
Whoever taught you it, maybe you just read it. If it's because you read it,
I can see that.
we should not make fun of you because it means you're reading.
I'm not reading, so I don't know how I got it.
That's true. That's true.
All right, where we at?
I don't know. Cheese.
How do we get on fondant?
Because
Fondant.
we were talking about coffee stuff.
Ah.
Oh, so yeah, that's
Wait,
the
so
thing.
coffee? You don't like coffee flavored jelly beans?
I only like no. Absolutely.
Really?
Not. Yeah.
Well, what were you gonna say with the black coffee versus candy coffee?
Because
what is candy coffee?
It's
candy coffee is coffee with like 2 scoops of sugar and like gulp of
Because
like
you can't put a
fucking
bunch of
creamer.
You can't put creamer in it for you.
Creamer doesn't have milk in it. Have you lied to me this whole time?
I haven't lied to you about shit.
Why do you fucking smile like that?
Because
David, get the creamer.
you
out of
you have these things that you've just determined
Matt,
in your head.
Creamer doesn't make me shit. Coffee makes me shit.
Okay,
Thank you, David.
what is creamer made of? What
Let
do
me
you
see.
think creamer is, Dalton?
Let me see this.
What do you think creamer
I want
is?
to fucking tell you right now, bitch. Water, corn syrup, vegetable oil, and less than 2% of micellar casein. A milk.
Casein.
It's a
You
make.
fool. This is protein. You have the same thing at night.
Oh hell yeah! A milk derivative. That's not milk then, right?
It's math.
What?
Oh, you didn't take calculus?
What does that mean? Does it have milk in it or is that no?
It's yes.
Yes, there's milk in it, but it's a different kind of milk.
Shit.
It's not the kind of milk that makes you poop.
So
No, you know what? You know what? He's right though, because half and half is half milk, half creamer.
And half fucks me up.
Because it's got milk in it.
No, but Dalton has these things that he's just determined have milk
It's
in it.
not a source of lactose, so I guess.
Like he's convinced that mayo ruins him, and it probably
I
does.
have mayo every morning
When did this happen?
for the past fucking 10 months, 11 months.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Why are you guys stockpiling cream cheese?
Okay, hold on.
I have a lot of
That
recipes
is
I wanna
not.
try.
Wait, are you actually at those?
Yeah,
Oh, usually my mom just brings
Oh,
shit
mom
and
brings,
just
like-
stuffs heavy cream.
yeah. It's
Heavy
like,
cream.
Not heavy. There's like 2 of the round ones of Philadelphia cream cheese.
We threw it out. We threw out the heavy cream.
And then there's 6 bars of cream cheese.
I don't think there's that many, but there's definitely 4.
You're wrong.
No, because I have a bunch of like other recipes that I want to try to make.
David,
so.
can we get an update on your sciatica?
Yeah, what's going on?
So I had a don't. That didn't work at all.
Why'd you fucking sound like Donald Duck right there?
I didn't want to do my throat noise. I was like, so I went for like the squeak, but that was fucking stupid.
It's better, but it's not the best. It's not gone yet. I'm doing my stretches. I'm doing the stuff you're supposed to do, but I got a doctor's appointment. Adult stuff. I called on my own, did it myself. Set up my own health insurance. It sucked.
Yeah.
But
Dude, Dalton, question. If you
Answer,
could
man.
live in any other decade, what decade would you live in?
Oh, that's easy. The Revolutionary War,
no. What decade would you want to grow up in?
the 1800s,
That's not the Revolutionary War.
18.
You're still about
1780s,
There you
1790s. 17. I feel like 1790s. No,
That's the
Seven-
birth. That's-
1785. So I can still go fight and probably die.
The war was over in 1785.
1770. I would go. Live
I don't
in
know
those
is
times.
also a great answer.
No. I know.
He would, yeah. If he was in the 1770s, he would be fighting. If he was like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I would. I don't care if George Washington doesn't give me boots. I'll still go.
Why do you need boots to fight?
Because when they were gonna when they were trying to cross the Delaware River and stuff, and it was all like icy and stuff, and all the people were tired, all those men were tired, they were eating their boots. They couldn't survive. They were trying to eat anything they could, and half of the guys ended up not having boots and getting frostbite on their feet and not be able to walk anywhere. So,
Do they walk across the river?
it was snowy. It was December over there. I think it was like West Virginia or some shit. Is this snow? Welcome to Drummer. We do history here. Delaware River. It was the Delaware River.
No,
It was the
you
Delaware.
What we should do?
He crossed the Delaware.
So that means Delaware.
It's a river.
Delaware. Delaware's a place too.
It is. Yes, it is. We should do a segment called Historically Inaccurate, where we try to describe the events of a historical event.
So like drunk history, except you aren't drunk.
but we
you're
aren't
just
drunk.
stupid.
We're just dumb.
Yeah, we just don't know what we're talking about. I like that.
I
Let's
like
do that.
That's a good one.
I would probably...
Dude, make sure you write that down, please.
I don't know. I feel like the 20s would be cool. Like the Roaring 20s.
Grow up in the.
I wouldn't actually know because in the 20s didn't they have like the fucking like no drinking, like they cut out prohibition.
Yeah, but then you get to be part of that speakeasy life,
Yeah, that's cool.
and then you could be.
But am I a child? I want to be an
adult.
adult during that.
I could be in the mob.
You could be Al Capone games. What'd you say?
I said I want to be an adult in the 20s. So what would I need to...
The tens.
The 10s?
Yeah, that's how aging works.
1910.
Yep.
Dang,
You get to see the first cars show up, just the same way we grew up with
Like
cell
watching
phones.
cell phones and computers and
You
stuff?
could see horse carriages to cars.
That'd be cool. I'd be down
I
for
want to
that.
be in Rome in 4000 BC.
Why? What happened?
He
in
wants to be a
4000
gladiator.
BC?
I want to fight with Alexander the Great. I don't know, whenever he was around,
With him, against him.
with him.
I want to fight against him.
I want to fight the
I'd
Persians.
fight against
with him.
you.
I want to be with 300.
Me too.
Me, you both.
You know they all died, right?
Wait, question, David. If we both go back in time, does Matthew still have to be my brother? Or can Leonidas be my brother?
He doesn't have to.
You don't have that bloodline.
He doesn't have to.
You don't
be
know
your,
what I could be. I have whatever bloodline I want. man.
Only I do.
Sorry, David. Go.
He doesn't have to be your brother, but he goes back with the memory of being your brother.
So
and
then I just
you
treat you
don't
like
go back
shit.
with the memory of being your brother.
Shit. So
Oh.
I have to kill him,
So
But then I tell you that I'm your brother.
and then I don't believe you, and I kill
No,
you.
but then I tell you things like very specific about, like you have a mole above your right nipple.
So just imagine this: you come up to me, you're like, Dalton, I'm your brother, and it's Daltonius. You're like, Daltonius, I'm your brother, and I go, no.
I would not speak it. I would literally be
then
exactly like this.
I do this. Like, I go, step back, and you keep stepping back, and I walk you back, and everybody in Sparta's looking at me, and you back up, and the next thing you know, you look behind you, there's a big black pit. Why? I don't know. And I go, this is Sparta, and I kick your ass fucking in there, dude. And I'm like, I'm not your brother. And boom, you're dead.
I would not back up if you ever told me that. I would just defy
Matt, I would look so intimidating. Have you not seen 300?
you. I've seen 300.
Yeah, I would look like that.
Yes, but I know that I'm your older brother, so I would literally would not do anything.
But I literally would kill you.
No.
Do you know how we're raised in Sparta?
Dalton, older brother powers.
Do you think you would have made it past the wolf
No,
part?
no.
He would have tried to befriend the wolf and then would have gotten eaten.
Listen, man. Let's negotiate here. Or he'd be like, "Oh, I have to sleep in the mud. Like, there's bugs."
Ew. I would make it past it.
What decade would you live in, David?
I don't know. The 50s seems like a pretty cool time to be a teenager, to be a kid.
So you want to be a teenager, so you have to grow up in be born in the 40s.
You'd be 45.
Be born in the 40s.
1945.
Grow up 1945, like my grandma.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
Be a
Shotty
teenager in the 50s.
Johnny Johnny, grandma.
Get to be a 20-year-old, 20s in the 60s. You get to go be part of all the protests and stuff. Oh, I'd probably get sent to
Jail?
Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Probably
get good music.
Agent Orange.
At least get good music.
Yeah.
A lot of good music.
Mhm.
Jimi Hendrix.
And then I get to be like 60 during this time and just like hate everything.
Oh, if you make it past Vietnam.
If I make it past Vietnam.
Yeah, those people came back fucked up, dude.
Well, then if they got Agent Orange, even, radiation and cancer and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
It's fucked up, man.
Don't even get me started.
But, those teenage years.
Teenage years
Worth
would be
it.
great.
Worth
Bada bing,
it.
bada
Great.
boom.
Absolutely.
Would you go in the army with underaged, or would you go at like the appropriate age? A lot of people did it at 16.
I'd probably get drafted.
You're
The
the-
only reason I ever wanted to be in the military was because of Saving Private Ryan. Oh, you know what? They had
Right?
They had war movies back then.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
inspire me.
Probably weren't as
I'm very
realistic.
susceptible to like. What'd you say?
They probably weren't as realistic.
No, but they had John Wayne.
They did.
I tried watching one of those guys' movies. Couldn't get past the first 5 minutes of it.
Why?
It's boring.
But it's war.
It is war with there wasn't anything happening. He walked in.
And he
I'm
said,
John Wayne.
"That's how he talks."
Yeah. And then he just looked at everybody and he said, "Hey, you seen the likes of this cowboy?" And the girl was like, "No, sir." And he was like, "All right." And then walked out. He's a bounty hunter. So there was one with he was a bounty hunter, right? Watched with grandpa.
Yeah, sure.
It's True Grit,
Yeah, True Grit, that one.
I think.
Right
Yeah.
on.
All right, well, let's take a break.
No, but if I was ever taking steroids, Dalton, you'd be the first person to know.
Because you'd be
Because I would
taking
take
them
him
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Steroids. Can we do like an intro episode?
You want to
for,
do
like,
an ad for steroids right now? Okay, go on.
I was thinking about like when you do Halloween, when Halloween comes back up, every episode we'll do drummer, it's drummer time, it's excellent, and then
You want to rip off Wayne's World?
yeah, but we'll like make it fun.
You want to do something like that because it's our Valentine's Day episode?
Oh, this is our Valentine's Day episode.
episode of love.
I didn't think about that. Why didn't we think about this earlier?
What do you think of Valentine's
Now
Day?
I want to just scrap the rest of it and talk about Valentine's Day.
Why?
Go
What the
ahead.
fuck is there to talk about?
What was the best Valentine's candy that you got in school? When people would bring you candy, what'd you get?
I never. Oh, Fun Dip.
Fun Dip? Ooh, I forgot about those.
I love Fun Dip.
Did
He
you
did.
now?
He's-
Did you eat Fun Dip the way that it was supposed to be eaten, or did you just? So that is the correct way.
How did you eat Fun Dip?
You get rid of the stupid stick, and then you just.
I knew people.
No, what?
Ew.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Fucking psychopath.
It's like eating pixie stick.
You know what's weirder than that though? People
No,
that
that's
just
worse for some reason. I
people
don't know why.
that eat the stick first. Like they only
by itself.
they just eat the stick.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
The fuck? You don't have any flavor in that bitch. It's just chalk. It's just eating chalk.
What is? No. It's not chalk. What is it?
Chalk.
We know the other thing. The other stuff is sugar.
I think that's just sugar too.
It's hard
God,
sugar.
Man, the amount of just pure sugar we
Pure
injected in
sugar.
ourselves.
All right, I always look forward to getting Reese's and Kit Kats.
It's like injecting. So
Kit Kats all day.
Kit Kats, always.
Were you like a give everyone a Valentine's kind of person, or you only give Valentines to those who mattered?
I would always do it for the class, but then I always would buy like a gift for somebody on Valentine's Day, whoever I had a crush on.
yeah, mom always made me get like she's like, okay, who do you like? And I'd be like, Mom, I like Alyssa. And she's like, okay. So she got me we got like a teddy bear, and it said, will you and Valentine the teddy bear, and then like a nice like little box of chocolates that go along with it.
Yeah.
And then Pretty much same thing.
Yeah.
And then we just go and we put it on her desk. Be like, hey, this is for you. And then Alyssa would be like, oh my god, like you're literally like, oh my god. She had a deeper voice. She had it. What?
You're such an asshole, dude.
Is this the Palamahu girl?
No.
Who's the Palma?
Tenali.
Tenali. Shouty touty. Yeah, I mean, Valentine's Day was cool, but it was always a day of inconvenience because I was like,
Inconvenience?
yeah, I was like, I don't really care.
Yeah, it was never big for me.
Why?
I don't know.
Matthew doesn't have any girls.
Do you think it's a guy thing or do you think it's a you thing?
I think it's a me thing.
I feel like it might be a guy thing.
You think so?
Yeah, I never found Valentine's Day a useful day.
I only know one person who literally looks forward to Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna say their name because I think they told me that in confidence.
That is a guy.
No.
Just in general.
Yeah, in general.
Okay.
I've never had anybody be like, I look forward to Valentine's Day. But
I feel like I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
like we all know, like our friend, like she was telling me, she said, no, this is like my favorite day of the year. And I was like, I mean, cool. Like, you know, more power to you. Some people
It's such a commercial holiday. Like it's so like it's for the businesses. It's not really for love. It's
Why?
money. Think about it. Restaurants get booked, prices go up, jewelry goes up. Think about all the commercials just for Valentine. It's such a commercialized holiday. It's ridiculous.
I remember one time. I was at Fullerton College and I was in this political science class.
I really hate that you keep laughing and not telling.
I'm sorry. This is one of the funniest things I ever did. But I'm in the back, right? I showed up at this class. It was this huge auditorium. It was in the back. And the professor went on this long rant about Valentine's Day and how it's a holiday made by corporations and the diamond companies are all scams. And because diamond is just coal, right? So it goes up, like they overprice it by like 5,000%, right?
Yeah.
Goes on. And he goes, yeah, like me and my partner, we haven't celebrated Valentine's Day. That was like the first thing I told her. I said, we're not celebrating Valentine's. He's like very upset about it, right? All these guys start raising their hands, right? And they're all, yeah, they raised their hand. They were bragging. They're like, I haven't celebrated Valentine's Day with my girlfriend in like 3 years. And he's all, good for you. And I'm in the back of them all, I know who's not getting laid. All the girls started laughing and the guys were all fucking pissed off. But
That's the assumption for Valentine's Day, though, right? Like,
yeah, I think so.
get laid.
Yeah. But I just is it a holiday made by corporations? Yeah, probably. But like,
You know, it completely is.
but you can still like sell it. Like, why not? Why not?
No,
have
I'm
fun?
not. I'm not hating on it. But
So
I'm
who
just
came
saying,
up with the idea for Valentine's Day, Dalton? Let's play this out.
I don't fucking know.
Let's make it up right now. Who did? You're saying it's made by corporations, right? But there is a Saint Valentine.
From Germany?
Why do you think all saints are from Germany?
Saint Nick? I don't know. Where's Saint Nick from?
Ask Siri.
Let me look
No,
it up.
stop.
Let me look it
Hey
up.
Siri.
Last one took like 10 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 10 minutes.
Hey, Siri, stop the timer.
Saint Valentine was from Rome.
Rome. Okay.
Why did my time? Why did Hey
I-
Siri come out the timer?
I said it takes 10 minutes and just for 10 minutes.
And he's the saint of courtly love. And he's the patron saint of epilepsy.
Interesting.
That's all I'm getting here.
Do you have plans for Valentine's Day, David?
Yeah. Last
So-
year we went out, and then the year before that we stayed in. So this year we're going out and staying in.
What? Why is that so funny?
I
They
don't know.
live together. So they have to go out, but they're also going to stay in because they live together.
Oh.
That was
That's
funny. What are you talking about?
that is not. I guarantee you, nobody on the other side of that camera. Or
Matt, what are
that's
you doing for Valentine's Day?
listening. Monique and I have reservations at a restaurant, so we'll go eat.
What
there.
restaurant?
I have no idea.
So you don't have reservations. So you haven't set reservations.
No, it's.
You literally sound like you have nothing planned.
No. There's a restaurant that never has reservations available that Monique found, and she's like, "Oh, there's reservations."
It doesn't sound better.
Bro, I know.
It doesn't sound better.
I know. It's so bad. She's like,
Are we going to the plans? I don't really have anything planned, but we might do something.
She's like, well, I know Matt's not gonna plan anything, so I'm gonna do it. So she told me, she's like, hey babe, like I planned this for you, like just to get, but if you have something else planned.
Doesn't that piss you off?
Why?
She doesn't think you can plan anything.
Would you rather her plan it or you plan it?
No, I'm completely fine with this. I can plan things. Huh?
Put in the effort.
Shut up. No, I have no problem. What?
Put in the effort.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
I will make it up to her. No, because the last couple of Valentine's days, like I've planned it and like it's been fun. So this time she's like, she just happened. It's a restaurant she's been wanting to go to.
What is the best Valentine's Day you've planned? Like what is something that you're actually like, damn, like I'm pretty proud of this.
1 year when she was in college, we went down to Little Italy in San Diego. And then we went to this really nice Italian food restaurant, sat down outside, ate. No, inside. Sat down inside and ate. And then we found this really cool, we went bar hopping down there. And there was this like Mexican fusion like bar. It was like American, Mexican, like kind of combined.
Dope.
And they had the best margaritas. And so we just hung out there all day. And then we went to this place called Extraordinary Desserts. It was like one of our favorite dessert spots down there.
Was it extraordinary?
They were so good.
What do they serve there?
It was just like a bunch of different desserts.
Amazing.
They probably had tiramisu, but I didn't get it.
Hard-hitting reporter, Dalton Drumm.
There you have it, folks.
But yeah, so now what about
He still has memories, you know? Are you proud, Dalton? Are you proud of any Valentine's Day?
I'm so happy he did that.
Hey, David, that's gonna be fucking so funny to go back and watch later.
Honestly,
are you proud of any Valentine's Day that you set up? He can be proud of his planning abilities.
I can't really like. I don't really have anything.
But
specific.
I feel like he's not, because I feel you've always been just like against Valentine's Day.
I've never really liked it.
But you're so big on planning other stuff.
Yeah, because those things matter. Valentine's
things
Day
are
was
fun as
built by
fuck.
the corporations to make them money, because there's too long of a gap from holidays, so they don't really bring in any revenue.
I mean, I always did something, but I don't have anything specific that like I'm like, ugh. But I mean, for overall, like Jess was really good at planning for stuff. So she did this one thing where I believe I worked, because Valentine's Day was a big place for my sex shop, so I would always go there, work long days, and she went to my favorite Italian place in Fullerton.
The brick wall spot.
The brick wall spot. Good. And she got the spaghetti there and the bread there, and everything they had was fucking amazing. And so she got all that and brought it back to the house. So when I got there, she had this whole, like, it was super dope, this whole setup in the living room. And it was like, we had my favorite movie on. She had all the food laid out, and she had pillows on the floor and stuff. And it was just us, and we just got to relax for most of the day. So we ate with her. Me and her ate for lunch, right? And then later that day, her mom and her mom's boyfriend, who now her husband now, they made these tomahawk steaks. Joey made tomahawk steaks.
Wow.
And we were watching a movie in her room. So me and Jess come out, we look, and we're talking to Joey, and Joey pulls out the steaks. And I think he saw my eyes, and my mouth dropped. And I went, and I was like, those look good. And he's like, yeah, man. And Jerry, Jessica's mom, was like, she likes Jess and Jerry like meat, but they don't like eat a lot of it. They don't like I fucking love meat. So it was like heaven. And so he's like, bro, I got 3 of them. He's like, they can have one. He's like, me and you will get the tomahawk steaks. So they had like this regular steak, and me and Joey had me and him, we both had our own tomahawk steaks, and we fucking didn't say a word. It was their Valentine's dinner that me and Justin intruded on. Like an hour and a half, and we were just eating, and there's no sides. I'm not a big sides guy. I just like the meat. So it was just freaking chowing, dude, and it was the best fucking tomahawk steak I've ever had in my life. Props to Joey. He knows how to make his shit, and they're great people. I was happy living the dream. That was probably one of the funnest Valentine's days I had.
I just want steak now. That sounds good.
Oh, tomahawk
You can
steaks.
make it.
I can.
Oh,
I
dude,
can.
they changed the game. Fuck.
All right, let's
Now
go.
I'm fucking hungry again.
All right.
some
Well,
segments.
wait. Hold on. Do you want to do the 99 cent still, or do you want to just go into boys' room since it's Valentine's Day themed?
Let's do boys' room.
All right. We're gonna keep pumping it forward with the Valentine's Day
Hello?
content.
Is this the
The
boys' room?
You like the knot?
That's pretty good.
Thanks, bro. We'll keep doing that.
All right. And so this, like I said, this week's is all about relationships. So we're gonna skip that first one because it's not about relationships.
All right.
Relationships.
So I've been together with my current girlfriend for almost 4 years now, and I pretty much told myself I love her unconditionally.
Nice. Pretty much. Good for you, bro.
The only major thing in our relationship that's been really bugging me is that her parents are crazy religious, and she is not allowed into a relationship with me, which has led to a 4-year-long guerrilla relationship. Matt,
Gorilla.
do you want to speak to that a little bit? Seems like you got a little experience. Being in a guerrilla relationship
What does that mean?
for 2 years.
I'm thinking of gorilla, like.
Oh no, a year.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Didn't you start dating Monique before she was allowed to have a boyfriend?
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
David, no.
That's right.
No.
That's right.
They watch the podcast.
Yeah. Everything we do must be kept secret, and we can never, for instance, sleep over. That seems more normal.
Wait, is that what gorilla relationship means?
I think it means that they're dating without the parents knowing.
Okay, Dalton, you want to spell out how gorilla is spelled in this situation?
Yeah, gorilla. Gueri.
Dalton's all. It's spelled normally. David, I don't understand the problem.
It's Gueril. I don't have my glasses.
Is that normally?
Guerilla.
Yeah, but
Like-
that's a
like-
different type of gorilla.
Do I have dyslexia?
Like guerrilla warfare. No, you do
You're
not.
just dumb.
You're
No, you're just fucking stupid.
It's a different type of gorilla. It's
Okay, what the fuck? Explain.
so that when you use that word gorilla, it's based on a type of warfare that I think was like popularized in
guerrilla
Vietnam.
warfare.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
it's like,
that's where it came out of.
you know, like to the streets. It's not a formal military. It's like very like hit the ground running,
Yeah.
hit and go, hit and run, and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So I think that's what he means by that. Everything we do must be kept secret, and we can never, for instance, I already said that. Now I've always said screw it. I love her more than anyone in my life, so I'll just take the good with the bad and wait this shitty situation out until it solves itself. Worth mentioning, my best friend happens to be a girl, and at some point I did have a crush on her, but that was of short duration. Since then, we have just been good friends with a lot of things in common. Mind you, my girlfriend and I are polar opposites of each other. The fact that annoys my girlfriend to the point of a one-day breakup because of jealousy. Now, to yesterday night when the shit hit the fan, me and my friend were at my house chilling, playing games and watching funny clips. After a very fun time, she decides to call it a night and go home, and I, being a gentleman, decide to walk her to her car. Before she gets in, she comes in for a hug, but I felt some weird feels and tried to give her a passionate kiss on the lips. Thank Jeebus, she pushed me away and said that she just wants us to stay good friends and that she is sorry if she gave me the impression that she wanted this. We always jokingly flirt with each other. Now I'm overthinking this. Why did I suddenly get the impulse to kiss her? Should I be worried Is my relationship getting so frustrating that I seek a normal one? Should I tell my girlfriend about it?
I just don't like how you told me to read the damn rant.
That was the too long, didn't read.
I just
I
don't.
just found out what that meant.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah?
I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
I just thought he messed up on the words.
Tilder.
Told her. So let me get this right. He hung out with his friend and the girlfriend, not the girlfriend, but the girl that's a friend.
The
And
friend
then
girl.
he tried to kiss her,
You tried to
Yep.
kiss her at
but
the
he
end of
thinks
the
he's madly in love with this other woman.
night. His girlfriend.
Just from personal experience and what I know, is you don't fucking put yourself in those situations if you know that you guys jokingly flirt.
What is the situation? Don't put yourself in what situation?
Don't put yourself.
Hanging out with the friend girl on the day that you've broken up with your girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean,
Who
Does it
broke
count-
up with you because of the friend girl?
yeah, like it just, it's common sense. Like if she's the problem, and if you love this woman so much, show her that she's a priority and don't fuck it up. Like don't go hang out with the girl after you guys like literally fought and she was so hurt by you that she broke up with you because of the situation, and then you're gonna go hang out with her that night.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah, I think that like the situation he put himself in isn't good. Should I be worried? I think that there could be a sense of frustration to want to have a normal relationship. Having to sneak around and stuff like that gets old. But also too, like you just said, you're willing to take the good with the bad. There are breaking points, and if you're reaching that is something that like he should communicate with, his girlfriend. But also too, like I don't think that this is his only friend. Like I think that there are other people for him to hang out with, and knowing like, okay, maybe he didn't know that he has feelings for his friend. Like maybe he like legitimately didn't, and it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing.
But then don't say you love your other girl unconditionally, because then that means shit to you.
Well, he pretty much told himself that he loves her unconditionally. So
That's
just pretty much.
It just doesn't make sense. Like if you love somebody that much, you wouldn't fuck up like that, and you would make her a priority in any type of way. If she was uncomfortable with the situation, you would try and fix it.
Yeah, and that's
He's
the
not
one thing
fixing
I
it.
don't get is like if that's the reason that they broke up, and then he automatically goes to back to that situation as comfort.
Like, I don't get me wrong, men and like dudes can be friends with girls, and that's fine. They can be in relationships, be friends with girls. I believe in that. I think that's a thing. And same goes for the girls. They can be friends with guys, and there's no problem. But there's also boundaries. No matter what, no matter who they are, there has to be a boundary. Like at the end of the day, you guys still are different. You guys, like the opposite gender, and that's cool. But at the same time, like, make boundaries for yourself. If you are in love with this person, make a boundary for that guy.
Oh, there's a development.
Oh,
Where?
So if you scroll down a couple comments, somebody says, first of all, paragraph. Second of all, how old are you? Third, how does your girlfriend feel about the parents' rules? He responds and says, first of all, I'm making this work in a hurry at work on my phone, so sorry about that. We are both 21. She hates the rules and has been saying that she wants to move together someplace, but that our relationship must stay secret for the rest of our lives. So there's probably some religious thing going on where he's a different religion that
like maybe she's like Indian or or Muslim or something, and he's not, or she's she's Jewish and he's not.
Yeah, so there has to be some deeper thing going on. But I think that comes down to like if she is that, upset, then and she's at some point she's gonna have to choose whether she has this relationship and has it work, or she keeps the relationship with her family. Unfortunately, that's kind of the situation. That's how it is probably gonna pan out.
not everything could be happily ever after. Sometimes you lose people along the way for love, and that's just what it is.
That's the other thing. They're 21.
They're
They
young.
Sounded,
They're young.
It sounded like they were 17 the way he was writing it. So to find out they're 21 is a good amount older between there's a big difference.
I feel like there's no good answer for this question.
Yeah.
Because either way, like, they're so young. I mean, I was immature at 21. I don't know. You were fucking probably immature at 21. You were probably immature. Like, there's so much more going on in life at 21 than just a relationship. Like it's stressful in of itself.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's kind of just tying a knot around his neck and just hoping that something else happens or gets him out of it. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's gonna work.
Whoa! Can you explain that expression a little more?
Like you tie your rope around the neck and either you fall or you walk. You ever heard about that?
Where?
What?
I watched it on the show.
You
What?
tie a rope around your neck
You tie a rope around your neck and hope you don't fall.
and hope you don't fall.
Yeah.
But if you're tying a rope around your neck, you're kind of preparing.
But
to
wait, what?
fall.
Why
It's
would-
like putting yourself in a situation that you know could end badly, but you
Oh.
try
hoping
not
that
to.
you don't. Okay.
You try and walk the path anyways.
How did no one get that?
No, I don't. I've never heard that.
We're not as smart as you.
You just call me stupid.
You did.
Yeah, it was a joke.
It hurt.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Move on.
Yep. The next one is. Here we go. Oh, this is a good one.
David, is our camera recording?
Yeah, it's recording. So it says, my mom wants to keep setting me up with guys, but I'm gay. How do you get her to stop without having to come out? I am a gay female. I'm 29, but not looking for a relationship of any kind. I've always been happiest being single. I enjoy my own space and freedom.
Right on.
Being set in my ways, I doubt that would change much. I don't go out actively looking for partners, and the only way I can see myself with someone in the future is if it completely happened by chance and we both felt that we'd rather live with each other than without. Besides that, it's safe to say I'm not even trying. Haha.
I think that's the answer right there. Like, she's okay being single. And I think that, like, a lot of times parents want their kids to be in a relationship, but if she doesn't want to come out and she's just okay, she just wants to be single, then I think that's the answer. Is like, she just has to. Some people just like being single and being alone. Like, there are people out there like that, you know?
Yeah, I believe that. I think that's dope too. That's dope of her to know that about herself and not to be like, no, I enjoy doing this. Like, it's going through life like on my own is it makes me happy, you know, and that's awesome. But at the same time, like, you don't have to come out to your mom if you don't want to. But at the same time, you know, have that communication with her and tell her, like, look, I'm not, like, you need to stop. We need to set boundaries. I'm, however, 29 years old. Woman, you can't keep setting me up, people. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And if the mom hasn't learned at this point that she's 29 and still doesn't have like anybody with her, like, that she's okay with just doing her own thing. Like,
That's weird for people, though, dude.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, the mom's got to respect this adult.
Yeah.
She's an adult.
But I don't know. Parent relationships are weird because you can't tell us that if like we were single and, like, you know, mom wanted a grandchild. That's probably what it is. Especially as we get older, like, parents get, like, crazy about that stuff.
Well, it says here, the problem is my mother seems to take it that I'm just shy or inexperienced with meeting men. And she doesn't want me to be lonely. And I've told her I understand her concerns, but that I also need her to know I enjoy my own company, my privacy, and my free time. But she just keeps asking me to allow her to set her up.
My privacy.
Even more so now because I'm nearing 30 and still single.
I think it just has to become a thing of, like, I need you to stop because I literally just like being alone. Like, that is it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, there's just communication issues with that one. That sucks, though.
P.S. I don't live with my mom. She keeps calling me.
That's crazy. I was gonna ask that too.
But yeah.
Crazy mama.
Do you think she should get a beard? That's one of the proposals in the comments.
What?
Maybe you need a beard. Yeah, like, you know.
I mean, I can't.
Do whatever
say,
the fuck you
I
want.
can't say that won't work.
to get someone that just acts as her boyfriend anytime.
Oh,
my
Oh,
God.
Matthew. I thought she had grown an actual
Jesus
beard.
Christ.
If she wants to, she can. I don't care.
I had to think of the group chat that me, Annalise, and Mitch have. It's titled Annalise the Beard. And I didn't know what it meant for a while. And then they explained it to me.
And then you forgot.
And then I forgot to right now. I was like, I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, whatever she wants to fucking do. If she wants to get a beard, just remember, beards can't last that long because, you know, they got their own lives too. So,
Unless they're also gay.
I guess.
Nah, but I think she just needs to explain to her mom. Either A, come out to your mom and have that conversation. But if that's not something that she feels ready or that she needs to do, that's fine.
Everything comes in time.
But it's just more of like understanding that respect boundary and being like, I will find somebody when I'm ready, and I'm just not ready right now.
Exactly.
Leaving it at that.
I like that.
Square
David,
up.
please, what are you squaring up with, my good sir?
I'm squaring up with our battery supply because we're about to die. So why don't we go
All right,
ahead and
are we?
and-
Go.
and
What?
Close it up?
Wait,
Close it up.
Can I talk about my
Yes,
my
go.
Stoked, I'm stoked for the Drugs album to come out. Okay, Matt, close
Oh,
it.
that's right.
Dalton's
Drugs-
new
Drugs
one.
releasing a new
Oh,
one, yeah.
all right. We're all gonna listen to it. Cool.
All right, if you've made it this far in the podcast, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. And if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you know when we upload our videos. And as always, you guys stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Until then, I'm Drumm.
And I'm Drummer.
We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
That's my fault. I was busy all day.
That's okay.